Hello, welcome to your first day of hands-on training here at the ASMR Amazon Warehouse training. I will be your trainer, Logan, ASMR Low. And yeah, so you've been through orientation and you've been through other departments of the warehouse. And today we will be getting hands-on training, but really just kind of watching me and asking questions if you have any about how we process returns. So this is the returns and exchange section of the warehouse, and I will make sure that you are ready to go by the end of this training, okay? Okay, great. So first things first, we have our scanner. And what we do is we scan things in and out. That way we can keep track of things, not only throughout the warehouse, but we can track. So we can let the customer know that we have received their return or we're getting ready to ship out their exchange, things of that nature, okay? Okay, great. So as you can see, we have all of our products, everything that we'll need is right here. The only thing that we'll need to do is we have some scissors. Um, we have a shipping label, and we cover this. Now, although we have a shipping label and things like that, but this is kind of what it looks like. Let me set that over there. I have some tape and this is for taping up boxes. If you do have an exchange or we're going to tape up, sometimes things come here first and we just make sure they're good to go. We send them to the seller for them to do whatever they do with it. And we have a box. Okay, so usually I would have all this set up and ready to go, but because I'm training, I want to go ahead and walk you through the process, okay? Okay, great. So first things first, let's go ahead and check our system here. And I'll bring this up for you. So don't worry about, basically, I'm not saying let everything go in one ear and out the other, but don't worry about trying to get everything, today. Just kind of follow along and I'll do my best of explaining things to you, okay? Okay, great. All right, so I'm gonna log into our system here. And it looks like the first thing we have is a return exchange. Now, with the return, I'll set that down. Basically, what a return exchange means is we have a return, and that they returning it and they get an even exchange. So they return usually. Let me check here. Usually, a return exchange is because of damaged product or the wrong product got sent, things of that nature. Okay, so it looks to be here. If you can, yeah, you can come over. Oh, I'll show you. So usually, with these things, that means, as you can see right here, item return exchange reason is because the products that they received was damaged, and they would like a new product sent to them that is not damaged. Okay, so basically what we'll do is we'll go through the return, and we'll check it. And for this one, as you can see here, we are going to go ahead and we'll send them a new product, yes. But there's also some information here. If you can see, can you see this? Okay, great. It says to wear gloves because of the product, because of the product type, it's chemical, so wear gloves. And we do not send out the return, we do not send out the exchange, we're just processing the return here, okay? So let me get you some gloves. So here's your gloves. You just set that on, and I will put on my gloves. And like I said, you don't have to even touch it. I just want you to kind of get the hang of what we do. Okay. I'm sorry. Correct. So we'll be processing the return, and we will be sending it to the seller ourselves, but the seller should already be sending out the exchange. Okay. So I have the item right here, and we will be putting a shipping label on this one, because we will send this back to the seller. We just have to process it first. Um, I don't understand why we do that, but this is why we do it. So here we have a professional nail art kit. As you can see, this acrylic nail kit. So from the packaging box looks to be in tip-top shape, and so does the product box. So I'm going to try to open it, and it will be in the item description here below, as you can see. You can see that it says that some nail polish had busted open and got over all of the products. Correct. So, okay. So the first things first, when you open the box, you always want to check. You always want to check that what the damage is and that it corresponds with the item description. Not saying that if you open it, you don't see any busted nail polish. The customer is always right. But for our sake, for our documentation, we just want to check it, okay? So, the first thing that I see here is that there is nails polish still open, and it is sticky, and it's already on my fingernails, okay? So next thing we want to do is we want to check and make sure that everything is here, and everything is just like the item description says. Everything is kind of coated in things. So what we're going to do is, okay, that fast. We found the culprit right here. So, no, we're not going to remove anything. I'm just processing. So it looks like the nail polish was not. It is very sticky. I'm so glad they told us to wear gloves. It looks like all of the nail polish has fallen out of here. And I could see why the customer would prefer a brand new set, because who wants to deal with this when they just spent their hard-earned money on a product, and it is just everything is covered. But don't be afraid to be a little nosy. I love my job because I get to see everything inside. And so we're just checking. Looks like it comes with a nail file. Oh wow, it even comes with a finger, and that's even covered in nail polish. We have our chart. We have I'm trying to see everything that's in here. It looks like this is a kit if you do nails or want to start doing nails. It even has a dryer in there. Gonna chill now, dryer. So everything is matching up. I'm just being nosy now. So it looks like a good kit to have. Oh, so yeah. They have these are the nails. So it looks like somebody wants to start doing nails. And definitely if they're beginning, you don't want them to be overwhelmed. Learning a new skill, especially if it's self-taught, is hard enough. You do not want to be overwhelmed with damaged product, working with damaged product. Okay, so the customer sent in this box. So what we're going to do is fill with paper. And so I'm going to set this in here. So I can kind of show you. Oh, you know what? Thank you. Not you telling me. So what you want to do is you want to find a barcode on the product, which would be right here. And you're gonna use your thing, and your scanner. You're just gonna scan it. Okay. And it should automatically come up in your top here, your computer system. Great, it does. So we just processed that we received the return. And the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to kind of package its okay. It is done, but that doesn't mean you don't handle it with care. Okay, so because we're just going to reuse the box, you can kind of line it up here. And we're going to use our tape. And we're just going to quickly tape it down. And you can, this is pretty good quality tape. Okay, so 2 passes. Just make sure that you smooth down the edges. So 2 passes should be enough. Now, we do have the old custom label on here. So if you ever come up of this problem where the label is still on there, just rip it up and ball it up, or you can put it in our label shredder over there. So for here, we're just going to throw it over there. And what we're going to do is, you're always going to read the instructions on the label because this is important. Okay, so what you're going to do, so this is your label, and you're going to cut the label around the dotted lines here. Okay, and you're going to cut it here, just as such. And we're going to cut it there. So anywhere that you see a dotted line, and I'm covering the customer information. Now, when you do this yourself, you will look at the customer. You will see the customer information, but you don't want to get in the habit of paying too much attention to it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our paper and we're going to, it's a little hard to do with these gloves on. I don't want to damage. You want to make sure that you're not damaging the barcode because that is needed. Okay. So, I'm gonna take off my gloves because we have dealt with that long enough. So that way I can easily show you. Okay. I'm gonna take. Now I like to tape all 4 sides of the paper. That way you can ensure safety of the label and minimize the chances of it getting damaged or ripped or anything like that. Okay, so basically, I'm going to cover the information again. There you have the label. And you take here, across the top, across the bottom, and okay. Now, because daylight saving times has me all combobulated, we have the return authorization slip, and this would go inside of the package. Okay, but we've already taped up the package, so we're gonna have to cut open the package. So I'm just gonna cut open the package, and you're gonna do that sometimes, and that is just another method of communication with the seller that we will be returning this to. So I'm going to retake. I believe this is our only one like this. And so that's good. Oh, no, we have another box. So we will have to do this again. So we have our label, and we have our box tape. So we can go ahead and now we can use our scanner here, and we will scan. Okay, and we'll set this to the side. So that's pretty much how you do it. And you can discard your gloves right here. You should be done with your gloves. Okay, so the next thing we do is we have another return. So what you'll do is you'll complete your computer work. How are you following along? Okay, good. Okay, so you'll complete that and it'll bring up your next one. And you can come a little closer and you can see that it says we have another return exchange, but this one will come from us, okay? So that's why we have a box. Okay. So we have another return, and that's why we have a box here. And we have you know how to pull the box. And that's what we'll do. We will go ahead and we will take that down. And I like to do, when we're doing our boxes ourselves, I need to take that. So we have our box. And so that's that. Okay, so what we have first is a flower teddy bear. These are so cute. A lot of people, now Valentine's Day has passed, and that's usually what people order these for. But that doesn't necessarily always mean like that's what they're having for. It could be a birthday, anniversary, things like that. So it says just for you on it. Like I said, I like to be nosy. So maybe the one that they got was damaged, or for whatever reason, they want a new one. They sent the ones back, and you can check the system here. And they have already received, we have already received the returns, so we got to get this out. So we're just going to place this in the box. And then they also have ordered a wireless lavalier microphone, excuse me, a wireless lavalier microphone. So what we do is we just ensure that the packages is correct. And everything that's included in the packages. So just make sure things are in the box correctly. So there's the lavalier microphone. We will make sure that all of the correct stuff is in there. So you gotta make sure that they get the adapters and things of that nature. I'm just ensuring that everything is correct in there. Yeah. So square up their adapters and the charger that goes with it. I'm just making sure everything is correct. Okay? So this is your job, especially since they have already ordered one and things like that. Okay? So we're going to just place this on top. I'm gonna put this in there. So we're just going to put that in the box. And then if we have anything else, it looks like that is all for this packet. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one up and then always double check. We have another mailing slip, right? Always double check. So put that in the box. So always double check. That is good. As such. And it has these there. Okay. And so double check. It has the flower teddy red and pink lavender episodes. Okay, so all that's great. Yep. And so last thing we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and take the shipping label off, and we'll be good to go. So tell me, how do you like it so far? Yeah, the return center can be a little bit of a nuance, I guess you could say. I personally like it over here because I like to help people. So once usually return, I just want to ensure that I get it right for them this time. So I like working over here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so the shipping label is on there. We will put this over there, and we will scan the box, and we're good to go. So that's all we have in our queue. You can see it over here. Okay, we're going to close this down, and that's all. Okay, so we've done a couple boxes. We don't have anything in our queue, so we're just going to go ahead and take a quick break, and I'll meet you back over here in about half an hour, 45 minutes, okay?